Hello, I am back for another installment of me. Why? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. What benefit could I possibly get by talking into a camera and sharing thoughts with people I don't know? And some people that I do. But really, I don't know. It seems like the cons outweigh the pros. Oh well. What is there to talk about? Well, spent most of the day in the car sitting because there wasn't much work to do. There were no deliveries. Nobody wanted deliveries today. I don't know why. I guess everyone got together and decided, hey, we're not doing it today. We're not paying those high price delivery fees. Can you blame them? So I spent most of the day in the car, sitting, watching YouTube videos. Try to watch a movie. I can hardly ever sit through a movie anymore. Didn't really eat a meal today. Ate granola bars and Cheez-Its. Oh, it's getting a little chilly in here. I have to cut the car off for a minute. Just cut everything off. All right. It was just hot today. Hot. There's really nothing to do anyway. I debated all week. Do I go watch trains? Do I go to a quiet place somewhere out of town? The one day that I had where I could go do something, I was just too tired to go do anything. I didn't feel like driving. So here we are. Gotta start the work week tomorrow. The W-2. The W-2 that demands my whole day. That's the thing. I was thinking about that today. You go to a W-2 job, they demand your whole day. And they barely want to pay you. They pay you the minimum they have to pay you. To where they believe that you'll keep showing up. That's it. So you get your hourly wage. You have to waste your whole day. Then you're tired. Then you can't really do anything after that. Then you have to go back. Do it again. It doesn't end there. No, it doesn't. Because the money you earn, there's parasites lined up to take it before you even get it. Yeah, you get your federal, you get your state, You got your local taxes, which you have no representation. Yeah, taxation without representation. You got your Medicare, Medicaid, your Social Security. Maybe you have health insurance taken out, dental. By the time all that, you're missing $600 out of your check. And on top of that, you got inflation eating it up. Trying to think of some good news for y'all. What's some good news? Let's see. Made it through another day. There you go. Made it through another day. It's always a plus. I was going to go for a walk this evening. I went to this little spot, you know, the spot with the pond. Go out there. All of a sudden I see like 5 cars lined up, all pointing forward, you know. Oh, we got a group. And then a pickup truck is pulled up under the awning, which you're not supposed to park there. I'm not a Karen or anything, but it's pretty understood that's not a parking space. That's a place for gatherings. So right away I know that we're not dealing with refined individuals here. So immediately my brain is saying relocate, relocate. But my other brain is saying, well, don't let nobody push you aside. You get that one lap in. So I get my one lap in. Then outside, after I started hearing beer bottles being thrown, and I mean, if you look at people, how they carry themselves, you can kind of tell the mental development of an individual when they can't really, you know, they're all, they can't walk proper. They can't carry themselves proper. You know, their mind isn't proper. If that makes any sense. So I saw a lot of incongruent body movements. So I'm like, out of here, relocate. But by the time I did that, it was dark. So I don't feel like walking around in the dark. I don't know what insanity might be lurking in the shadows. So might have to jump out of the car and do a few push-ups though. I'll do that real quick. Overall, I'm really tired of human beings, but hey, that's life. That's the society we live in. We have to deal with each other whether we like it or not. Makes me wonder why people go like, I know, I've done it myself. But why do people go on vacations to where there's more people, you know? I'm sure people try to get away from people, but there's just always more people there. So like you go to a national park and you can only walk on these little delegated trails, and it's contact with people, and it's like, what's the point? People don't really like people. You know, I thought I was the only one. Turns out I'm not the only one. But, I mean, we have to be thankful for people because, I mean, I do enjoy a lot of things people have made, like roads and cars and buildings and stuff. So, I mean, we got to be a little bit positive. Can't be totally negative. Electricity, that's good, right? So I guess we all play our part in society. It's not a one-man show out here, so it just gets a little, everyone needs, especially if you live in a vehicle, it'd be nice to have a little place you can just go. And yeah, they got hotel rooms, but I don't want to be laying on stained sheets, bed bugs, and mold. Just can't handle it. That's a whole nother set of problems. I guess the best thing, I guess I'm just gonna have to brave the heat. Nobody wants to go out in the heat. I'll give me a rain suit and just walk in the rain when it starts raining. That'll be my quiet time. Uh-oh. Police just put his lights on. I want to do something. Oh. He was just sitting over here. He was probably a few hundred feet from me. Just parked there. He was taking care of something he needed to take care of. Oh, yeah. People are a mess. People are a mess. Lonely out here, guys. Lonely out here. Be nice to have at least one good friend, you know. Come hang out with you. Listen to music together or something. Hard to make friends when you're my age. People doing their own thing. They're too busy trying to make money, raise kids, take care of elderly parents. It's just, once you get my age, ain't no making friends. Nobody wants to see another human being when you're my age. So you just have to talk to God, I guess. Talk to God. Still got my handprint up there, guys. I have not washed it yet. I should wash it. Actually, that might be Nathan's handprint. He threw his hands up there the other day when he got off work. He's like, boom. That's probably his. Yeah. Basically, the only thing I would look forward to about going to work is eating dark chocolate throughout the day. And having a bathroom nearby, which lately it's been clogged up, so I have to go to a different part of the building because both the toilets are clogged up for 2 weeks straight. Call a plumber. God. Where's Roto-Rooter? I mean, come on. Oh, this might be the most boring video I've ever made. Okay. Well, that'll be something good. That'll be something positive. What's positive? Well, I guess one positive is I live in a pretty low crime area. And I was watching this one girl, she lives in her vehicle in California, and she's not bad looking. She's probably, well, she's probably in her 20s. Most girls look good in their 20s no matter what, so. But she started her little YouTube channel, and she's already got like 30,000 subscribers or something. I'm like in a month. And I'm just like, well, okay. You know, if I had a cute face and a nice bod, I probably could get like a few thousand. My boring videos. But I don't. It's me. I have no simps on my channel. This is a simp-free zone. Of course it is. But what I was going to say was, she lives in Southern California in a vehicle. And I can imagine that it would be a nightmare. A utter nightmare. I cannot imagine it. Talk about having no space. There's always someone lurking. Hell no. I couldn't live there anyway. Only reason people go to California, why California is so great and wonderful. The weather. Okay. That's why they love California. And two, there's tons of money out there. So you got the sun worshipers. You got the money god worshipers. And you got the hoarders, people that just constantly consume all types of entertainment and goods. That's basically why you're there. That's why you're in California. I still see what's so great and wonderful about it. It's crowded. There's tents all over the place. Nobody wants to come here because we're all poor. I say we're all poor. We're not all poor. This area I'm in, there's an amazing amount of Mercedes and BMWs running around everywhere. And Teslas. Teslas now. They had to get the new status symbol out there. I think there's more Mercedes, BMWs, and Jaguars over here than there are Kias running around. And big trucks. $40,000 trucks just staying on the road, not working, just driving around, for transportation. See, I don't get that either. Why have a big truck just to drive around in. It just makes no sense to me. Like, I'm not a climate change guy, but again, it just don't make any sense from a economics standpoint. Unless you're just afraid you're going to get run over on the road. To me, if I'm going to have a truck, it's to do work. Like a work truck. I can see that. If I was a handyman or construction, definitely have a truck then. With a huge bed on it, not one of these tiny beds. I want to haul stuff. Guys, it's boring. This video is so boring. It really is. You know why it's boring? Because there's no gossip on this channel. I mean, we don't talk about other people really. Just ideas. Just ideas. Ideas and my life. Oh God, there's a truck pulling in. I'm about to have PTSD. Okay, there he goes. Learn my lesson. Oh, I did learn something today. Oh, good news. Good news, I learned something. Okay. I've been watching this Dr. Berg on YouTube for a long time, and he's a really smart guy. He really does his research and stuff. He's not one of these doctors that's like, just, okay, I learned what I learned in school and that's it. That's all I need to know. No, he continues learning and researching because he wants to really help people. And he was talking about heart disease and hardening of the arteries and how over time your body tends to calcify. Like there's calcification. It's supposed to be in your bones to be calcified, but you start getting your joints and even your arteries begin to calcify. That's part of the hardening of the arteries. And what he was saying was one of the missing elements was the vitamin K2. K2 tells your body how to use the calcium. So I thought that was really interesting. Look him up, Dr. Berg. Look up K2 on his channel if you want to hear the whole thing. He's a lot more articulate than me about those subjects. Interestingly, he's a big advocate of high-fat keto diet. And he said one of the ways you can get K2 vitamin is egg yolks. And I remember years back, they were telling us how bad eggs were for us. Pretty much anything the mainstream tells you, just do the opposite. You'll be fine. That's the deal. But we already know that. They have an agenda, folks. They have an agenda. And it's not to help you. They have their clubs and their societies, and you're not in it. So Think for yourselves. Try to stay. Trying to get too negative around here. Trying to get too negative. I've been told that I'm too negative. Probably true. Probably true. Oh. If y'all haven't done it, check out Jake's toe surgery vid. He sent that to me on Snapchat. He got his ingrown toenail cut off. It looked very painful. Hope they numbed it first. You know, the Army, they may not have. They probably did. Check that out. Let's see. I really haven't shot any videos lately except this. Had the park video, that was it. Been watching a lot of videos. Oh, there's one thing I saw today that was really interesting. I learned that like Neil Armstrong, after he went on the moon, like while he was on his moon landing, he had like 2 minutes. This is all conspiracy theory stuff, folks. I don't really know anything. It's just what I heard on the YouTube video. I don't even know who put it out, but they were saying it looked like a real documentary too. Like this aired on TV. It's not, doesn't mean anything, but they said while he was on the moon, he had like 2 minutes transmission cut off. It's back at 69. So I mean, why we're hearing about it now, I don't know. But 2 minutes of transmission cut off. So during that 2 minutes, he switched over to his emergency channel. And from what the documentary said, what he said was, while he was there, was they're on the edge of the crater and they're watching us. Guys, that's freaky. Supposedly, they wasn't alone up there. Now, a lot of you might be like, oh, okay, whatever. But there's a lot to this stuff, guys. It goes deep. There's a lot to it. And supposedly, he kind of, he went recluse for a while. He didn't really want to talk about much after that. And then he led an expedition into the Amazons. This was like back in the 70s. Because he had heard that there was a cave that had a library of like tons of metal books in there with symbols on it, like an alien language. So he led an expedition to go down there and find it. Yeah. They didn't find it. Oh, damn. My light just got cut. Well, y'all can still see me, right? Okay. Okay, they didn't find it but they found a like a mummified body sitting up somewhere in there. But I'm thinking maybe someone already got into it, because I mean him and hundreds of people wouldn't have went to that location if they didn't have some idea where it was. Because they had an eyewitness that actually had been in there and saw the library. So I'm thinking, I think somebody got that thing. I might have to relocate. I don't really like being in the dark. I prefer being where I can be seen well. Pause for a minute.